I have done something really stupid. After the last episode, I stayed on the server and I was playing around and I was doing some things, and then I forgot to log out. And I know what you're thinking. How can you forget to log out? But it happens to the best of us. Anyway, the consequences was that when I discovered that I had forgot to log out, like 6 hours later, I had died and lost everything. Every single item in my inventory lost. So I've had to spend majority of today in getting new items. And the good thing is that although it's not the best armor set, I feel like I've come back pretty well here. But I will say this early in the season, everything takes a lot of time. I mean, I think, honestly, these items here that I now have has taken me about 3 hours in all. Oh my goodness, look at this. I had completely forgot that I had some extra pickaxes laying around in this chest. Now I feel even more dumb. I suppose this is actually pretty good because I didn't get a Silk Touch pick, but I did have this book. So now we can actually make Silky number 2. I will say this though, I had to spend majority of my profits from the slime shop that we collected last episode in regaining my stuff. I now only have 12 diamonds left plus these. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Now with all that taken care of, let's move on with today's episode. Because last time we built this giant monstrosity. I mean, look at it. It truly look hideous. But the good thing is that it is producing a crazy amount of wood and it is fully AFK-able. So in today's episode, now that we have a lot of wood, the plan is to start laying out a little bit of the foundation of our Omega Tree of Doom. Okay, Omega Tree of Doom. So what I want to do is to get as much of this wood as possible over to the location that we chose all the way back in episode 1. And this is really exciting because once we lay down the foundation of our Omega Tree, we kind of get an idea of how big this thing is actually going to be. And look at this place. This place is truly gorgeous. I love the fact that the jungle is sort of wrapping around this lake, giving us a flat area in the middle to build our Omega Tree in. I think this is going to be absolutely great. I'm starting to get really excited right now. I don't really know how to start this off. I guess this is sort of the center of this lake. It doesn't really matter because I'm probably going to change this lake up quite a bit as we go. I'm not off to the greatest start, am I? I couldn't even place that log block in line with this log block right here. I think I need to get some height to see just about how big this would be. That is a pretty big, tree trunk right there. If you connect these together, I may want to go a little bit bigger though. I'm definitely going to make roots coming off of this, going all the way to the land in all places. But I just need to get this circle right. This is going to be really tricky. It's actually a really scary moment. Because if I make it too small, the tree can't be too tall. I definitely want the tree to be really tall. This doesn't make any sense at all. It's just a giant mess. In a way, it kind of looks like art. The kind of art that you put on your fridge. Oh no. Build a tree farm, he says. Don't ever chop wood again, he says. This is absolutely madness. So time to start again. And I think one thing that I'm definitely sure of is that the original radius that we had going on here is way too small. Way too small. I want to go a lot larger than that. So it turns out that building a giant Omega Tree is actually really tough. It's actually ridiculously tricky. I've now, since the last cutscene, spent a full day on this project. And this is what I have at the moment. And I understand this is looking a little bit weird at first. Maybe you were expecting a trunk, maybe you were expecting a full tree, I'm not sure. But I decided after many backs and forths, I decided to start with the roots. And I can see it. I can finally see it. I finally see a tree coming together. Now I will say at the moment I'm using only oak logs for this build, and that will change. I am going to change it. I haven't forgot about these expensive bark blocks. I'll probably use those for the top of this, but the way I've done this at the moment is that I'm kind of spamming blocks. I'm kind of spamming blocks and then cutting away, and in order to do that I'm trying to always place them the same way so that I don't get tricked by the textures. I think I can start seeing a tree come in, and I think I can also start grasping about the size of this. So this is 3 roots, and what I'm thinking is we'll have smaller roots coming off of these as well eventually. But I wanted to get the center, I wanted to get the trunk idea, the size of the trunk done. So in my head, another root is going to go off that direction, another one in that direction, and then maybe 2 on this side, like a smaller one there and a larger one on the back there, which means that the tree is probably going to go across that island over there, and like the actual trunk itself is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is gonna be absolutely massive. Building these 3 roots has really been a fun challenge though, because I don't usually build organic stuff, and building organic stuff is, in my opinion, one of the toughest things you can do in Minecraft. You don't have symmetry, you don't have anything like that. I know that to some people that are geniuses, like Good Times with Scar, that sounds like the greatest, because essentially you could just like you choose what is right and wrong, right? There's something with building non-symmetrical things that just makes it really tough for me. It is fun though. It is fun to challenge myself, and that's something I want to continue doing this season. Oh, and I definitely gotta make sure I light everything up, because otherwise this is gonna be an explosion bomb tree, a surprise tree. I didn't realize this, but from this side, this is slowly turning into some kind of Batman lair with different like pockets and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm almost done with another route, and I just gotta stop. I gotta stop. It's been too long. I've done like 3 double chests of oak logs at the moment. Oh my goodness, looking at this thing, there's so much oak logs just everywhere. I definitely need to start changing up the top of this pretty soon, but it is taking shape, isn't it? It's really taking shape. I need a little bit more there for this to make sense, and then I need to do the top of this coming in, but like the trunk, I can now see, can definitely now see the trunk coming in here. And the trunk is not going to be a perfect circle. I think that would be a big mistake. Instead, I'm going to use like the roots to create texture or structure, I suppose, in the trunk. But yeah, that is definitely taking shape. That is definitely taking shape, and it's taken me hours upon hours and hours. I've just thought about it. It's quite crazy to undertake a project of this size with the current infrastructure that I have. I mean, I don't even have a shulker box yet alone like an elytra. I know a lot of other hermits do have an elytra and do have shulker boxes at this moment in time, but I haven't got any yet. And transporting items across and stuff like that is just so much more grinding, takes so much longer time. I definitely need to up that game and get myself some infrastructure going. And with that being said, I think it's actually a pretty good time to move on for today. I mean, I've been placing oak logs for the past 15 to 20 hours. When I died and lost all my stuff, I realized just how much I miss villagers. So I think what I want to do is try and get a village breeder up so that I can start getting some trades. I mean, to be honest, I must be the only hermit at this moment in time that doesn't have mending or any mending trade. I'm not even close. I don't have any emerald income or anything like that. I mean, I can't even level this guy up. I don't have any emeralds for that. Oh, no. We're being attacked. We're being attacked. How do they know? Oh, no. Did I get bad omen there? I didn't get it. I didn't actually get bad omen. I killed the dude. I didn't get bad omen. Hello. It was at this moment in time that I realized that one villager isn't going to be enough to raise a population of my own. So I did what any reasonable villager employee would do. I went to the source of my villager. Wow, fancy. Hello, anyone home? Aha! Oh, there she is. And it's also very loud here. Hello? Stress? Hello? Stress? Hello? Hello? Well, she's clearly AFK. And with her being unreachable, I decided to take things into my own hands. Hello. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. No. Oh, for goodness sake. We're going this way. Come on. Yes. Oh, and I of course paid her. I owe you, Iskall 85. So the reason I'm here is because I wanted to do some business. But you seem to be unreachable. I'm just gonna leave that there. She can't miss it. I then met up with the self-proclaimed Iceman and Queen, Etho, to link up to his new toll network, an ice road that goes underneath all of our bases.
Yes, I am the Iceman. Also the Ice Queen.
it really suits you. Oh, and yeah, we did get a little bit distracted. Did you know that the correct tool for a bamboo is a sword?
Oh, really? Like a machete sort of thing?
I didn't know that.
Alright, I gotta do like a spin jump or something though.
Oh, dude, that was terrible. That was awful. What was that?
No.
What?
What's the plan here? What are we doing?
You are gonna jump across the bamboos. Oh, this is so satisfying. No!
Oh,
Etho! No! Okay. Alright, so bamboo can be really, really fun and addictive. Anyway, eventually he installed the ice road and I paid him in green.
That's the test.
You got it?
You
got it?
I think we're okay now.
Just because I'm such a good sport, here, you can have some more. And so to get the villager from Stress's base to my base was really easy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Bart. So what I want to do now is to create my own village breeder. So we got Bart over here and we have our librarian. Hello, I've got a friend for you. So what I gotta do is get this guy out of our hobbit hole, and then I think I want to put up the village breeder in this area here. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna go fully fledged with like a farmer and that sort of stuff because, well, first of all, I need a third villager if I want to do the fully automatic one. I think you can get quite a few babies with just like a few stacks of carrots or potatoes. But yeah, right over here is probably going to be a good spot for this. All the things that I build here are kind of temporary. I mean, I'm going to keep the hobbit hole, but like this farm is temporary, and that monstrosity at one point I'll have to decorate it because again, it's truly a hideous sight, isn't it? No wonder I don't get more visitors over here. Anyway, I gotta get this guy all the way up there. Can you imagine if there was no rails in Minecraft? My goodness, it would be really, really tedious to move any entity ever. Bart is really curious as to what's happening. We're gonna make a village breeder. You two are gonna have a baby. So the way I'm gonna build this village breeder is simply having these two villagers standing, I think it's 4 blocks up. Maybe I should go 5 now. Let's leave it at 4. They're going to be standing 4 blocks up, and they're going to be standing on this fence post. This is literally going to be their home. These 4x4, these 16 pixels are going to be their home. It's a little bit sad. Anyway, we're going to have slabs on top of the glass, and then on top of the slabs, we're going to have 4 beds sitting like this. I don't know who originally came up with this design, but it is a very, very good design. Then I'm going to put some temporary blocks down here. I wonder if I want temporary blocks, or do I want to put the trapdoors there immediately? In order to be able to transport them, I'm going to have to build somewhat of a cage so that they can fall into the right area. This is the big moment. Please don't go wrong. Yes, did he fall in? I think he fell in. I think that is the minecart right there. Did that actually work? Yes. Okay. So now the next crucial step, and a step which is really easy to mess up, is that I have to break the minecart without hitting the villager and without him flying all over the place. Oh, he's in. I think he's in. Right. So now it's your turn, Mr. Bart, and hopefully I can break this bolt, and that does not happen. Oh, I was hoping he would stay inside, but yeah, there we go. We got him. Please don't mess up. Oh, okay. He did not go in there. Probably because the other villager is there. Right, in theory, if I let him out, he shouldn't jump down here because that would hurt him. So that should work. Get in there, please. Please, Bart, stop fighting it. It's gonna be great. It's a great house. Come on, man. When in doubt, use pistons. Yes, that worked. That worked. So in theory, I should be able to break this block and then put a trapdoor there. And that is it done, I think. And I think a glass block over their head is going to prevent them from turning into witches in case of a thunderstorm. How do you like your new home? It's great, isn't it? It's fantastic. Now all we need to do to get them to start breeding is to feed them. So time to get a bunch of carrots. I think I'd need around like 5-6 stacks for them to start breeding. I may be very wrong though. I don't know about you guys, but if I was a villager, I'd get very, very happy getting this amount of food and a brand new house. I mean, that's just jackpot. So villagers looks for entities in a 3x3 around them. So I think if we just put them there, they should pick them up. Look at that. And I mean, this should be more than enough to breed. We just have to wait, I guess, and hope for heart particles. Oh my goodness, that was quick. They did it. Did we get a baby? Hello? Is it only Bart that got the hearts? Oh no, I think both of them have it now. Yes! Yes, look at that! Hello, dude! Welcome! Yeah, they're up there in their house, and you're down here in your house. So, hopefully those 8 stacks or whatever it was of carrots, 8.5 stacks, will give me quite a few babies, and then if we feel the need for it, we can add one of those automatic carrot farms right next to this. But that should give us villagers. So the next thing is, obviously, when this guy grows up, we want to be able to take him out of there. And to do that is actually really simple. First things first, though, I'm going to get rid of one of these glass pieces. Then all we got to do is use a very old trick. And this should still work. So if I put a rail there, powered rail there, and then just do something like this. And I guess for now, we'll just put a temporary little stop here. I should be able to send a minecart, and it should pick him up through the corner of that block. In theory. I mean, that didn't work. Why is that not working? Yeah, that is a bit strange. I thought that always worked. I guess I'll just have to wait until he grows up. And also, when more villagers are in there, they're going to be pushing each other out to the corners. And then it should definitely work. Now, hopefully, I will be able to get some good trades off of this. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while of placing down lecterns and trying to find a mending villager. I think mending got to be my first priority. So until then, I really want mending on my tools today. I really want mending at least on these 2 pickaxes. So I think what I'm going to do is head over to the shopping district, because I've heard that there is a bookshop that has opened up. I just need to make sure I have some diamonds. Oh, and I almost forgot. I went on a mining session earlier during this episode and got quite lucky. I think I found like 15 diamond ores or something in total in 2 hours. Very, very good. So we do have quite a bit of diamonds in the middle, and in our chest we got 13. I gotta say, I've really fallen in love with the idea of storing diamond ores in a pile like that, and whenever I need it, I mine it with my fortune pick. I may think about including like something like this, but maybe a little bit more smart redstone wise in our omega tree once we get the big base up. Oh my, look at that. That is looking absolutely mega. So that's what Keralis was working on the other day. That is looking so cool. And speaking about books, I mean, that's what I'm here for. I really, really like this. This is a really cool shop design. Kind of want to build a library of my own now and just, yeah, get inspired and use this whole design. Anyway, oh, he's using bookshelves as stairs. That is really fancy as well. Special offer, mending books, 5 diamonds per book. Also, he is selling mending books. He is out of mending books. What? How? Wait a minute. How many books have he just sold? He's completely sold out. Someone has bought every single mending book. Look at the amount of diamonds the man has made. Feather falling 4. 8 diamonds per book. Oh, that's really expensive. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Feather falling is just such a good enchantment, and I still haven't managed to get one. I feel like everything is really expensive in this shop. Maybe I have underpriced the slime, because it is early in the season and I totally get it. I would also want one efficiency 4 book, but wonder if there's something over there. I'm gonna have a look around. And have I made any more sales? That's the big question. I have made lots of sales. Yes, okay, so we needed 20 more diamonds to break even for the plot, so that's 6. That's 10, so we are 4 diamonds away. 4 diamonds away from having the shop paying for its own plot. Yeah, slime is... Oh, there's another one in here. How did I miss that? Okay, we are 3 diamonds away. Slime is definitely selling. Is it just me, or does this look a little bit like a face? With the mouth and the eyes and the eyebrows? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Special order... Oh, there's a page before this page. Welcome to Impulse's bedrock breaking service. Bedrock breaking, you say? This whole structure makes sense now. I guess this is a block of bedrock. For a small fee of 10 diamonds, Impulse will break a block in the nether ceiling wherever you like. Ooh. Oh, and there's more over here. Stake a break. 1 stack for 3 diamonds. Bust a move. I so need to do this. I have been barely getting by doing some carrots and using the last piece of my gold to get some golden carrots. I'm definitely gonna buy... Actually, I'm gonna buy 3 stacks. Look what I found. Goat mending machine. 1 diamond block, 1 mending book. Also 9 diamonds for 1 mending book? That's crazy. Diamond block into chest. Well, unfortunately, this seems to be the only way for me to get a mending book right now at the moment. So, I guess we'll do it. This is expensive, though. Oh, did it work? Did I get one? Yes. That's quite satisfying and quite addictive. I gotta get another one. Well, with this many shops in the shopping district, the diamond pile is also growing. So people seem to be really into the idea of paying for the land, which I think is great. And think about it, there are a lot of cool things that we can do as a server with all of these diamonds down the line. For now though, I kind of just want to see that pile grow. I want to see how big it can get. Now, I wonder if I have got any more babies from the village breeder. It's been about 20 minutes or so since I was last here. Yes! Yes, I have! I've got new villagers! Is that 3? Is that 4? Have I got 4 villagers already? I just have to give this another test because I cannot believe this didn't work earlier. So that's powered, and then we send a minecart in. Yes! Okay, now it works. So the trick is that they have to be grown up probably so that they push themselves like that, and then they can be picked up by a minecart. Hey dude, I got some work to do to try and find myself a mending villager and maybe possibly a few others as well. I can give me some good trades. For now though, I'm just gonna put you in this box, and we got some enchanting to do. Fortunate. My very first mending pickaxe of the season. That feels really, really good. Now, I do have one more mending book. I wonder if I should put it on my other pickaxe or if I should put it on something else like my sword. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on my sword actually, because this is a really good sword and I don't want it to break. And then finally, feather falling on my boots. Socks. They're going to be called socks. I feel really good about this. Now, there are still a bunch more infrastructural things that I want to get done, but I'm really happy that we started working on the base today. But that is going to do it for today. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I will see you dudes in the next episode.